Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review on a not a bad Sunday actually. I've just been pumpkin picking, so yeah, that was fun, cold fun. So from Stewart Brewing at Lidl's Beer Festival at the moment on now started on Thursday. It's Forbidden Fruit and it's a grapefruit pale ale, 4.6% ABV, 440 ml can. Grapefruit flavours dominate this well-hopped pale ale. There's piffy zest as well, apparently. Let's dive in. Oh. So, it's about 3 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon, and yeah, time for a drink, eh? You can treat yourself to one. One on a Sunday. Yeah, one crate. So, amber pork with lacing around the edge, bit of carbonation, good white head. Oh, fruity, really quite strong. Not too strong, but nice, strong, fruity grapefruit. Nice twang of grapefruit. Quite long lasting. Some noisy bleeder in the background. Oh, that's got some taste to it. Got to remember the camera's not facing the normal way it faces, so get it in this hand instead. Yeah, I've got my coat on because I'm a bit chilly now. But oh, lovely. Gone down a treat. So yeah, I didn't get all the beers I wanted from the Lidl Beer Festival. There was a few missing from my local Lidl, which is a bit disappointing when you make the effort to go and you ain't got them. And I've heard other people on the channel saying that they got all of them, and so a bit disappointing that my local Lidl isn't very good. And from another point of view, companies like Stewart Brewing and other companies, they've all put their beers forward for these beer festivals on the hope of selling the beers, on the hope of getting the name out there to more people. And it's disappointing that them beers have not showed up. I mean, and how much has this been replicated? It is a bit of a concern for breweries when you're supposed to be in a beer festival and you're not. You don't, for whatever reason. Maybe they've shown up late or they got missed off the delivery. Somebody at the warehouse didn't pick them. Although you'd think they'd have them in days beforehand normally. We would have beers for beer festivals at Sainsbury's in. I mean, I only did 2 or 3 while I was there anyway, out of the 5 years I was there. But we had the beers in good in advance. Got some good bargains as well. Oh. Especially when you discover a crate that no one knew existed, and you look at the price and it's gone down to 50p or even more, 25p. You're like, oh yes, get in. Yes, they're the days. They was the days. I do miss supermarkets for that reason. Some of the discontinued stuff was amazing what they sell for. I mean, really, and staff should get it first, really, because their staff are doing all the work, and in my view, anyway, not the most well-paid job in the world. You've got to have some works perks, haven't you? So yeah, pumpkin picking today, very different. £2 each to get in, and then you have to pay for the pumpkins as well. So, bloody hell. The people there, and then you get, there's food there, there's a couple of fairground rides, little fairground rides for kids. But there was absolutely swarming with people. Yeah. Keep your distance, eh? Hundreds of people there. Hundreds. And obviously it's a thing, isn't it, to take your kids out and go and get your pumpkins. My lad was, my little 10-year-old, he was not impressed. He says, I don't like this. So I'd rather go to a shop. Bloody cheaper and all. But what I am going to do, I think for next year, I'm actually going to grow some pumpkins. And probably grow a couple. Whether I grow them at home or grow them at work. Probably at work because there's more space. And I can grow pumpkins for the hotels as well and save money that way. And it's interesting, you know. There's plenty of space to grow pumpkins, so it's not like I'm not short of space. So, little challenge for me next year, grow some massive pumpkins. And the chef might even be able to use them in a pumpkin soup. Not my cup of tea. Although fair play, I've never had any, but yeah, it's not my cup of tea. And that's even without taste in it. Not a soup person. So loving this. Nice grapefruit. I had some grapefruit juice wine the other night. It didn't taste exactly like this. Full of grapefruit though. Very harsh, very strong. Felt it afterwards. But I'm getting through all my backlog now of stuff. I've got some bottles on the old wine tower at the back of me, and I've got some bottles, and I'm not even sure what they are. That's how you know. So it's a bit like a pick and mix one. That just go up and say, "What's this?" Pour it out. Oh God, it's that fruit juice wine, which I've got here, and yeah, it did the job anyway. That's all I can say. And it got me drunk last night. Bloody hell. 2 glasses. Woof. Really good twang to this. And obviously, it ain't going to be at Lidl for long. These festival stuff, they must only buy an X amount. And once they've run out, they run out. And yeah, if you're not lucky enough to see them, you may miss out on some nice beer. I mean, I have not. There's some that I wanted that I've not seen. I may go back to Lidl next Saturday and have a perusal, or in the week if I got some cash coming in from somewhere. So I might go down and have a quick nosy, get some steaks for Christmas. Start building up the Christmas meats as you do. Getting all your steaks, joints, and that in. Although these days there's not much point in getting joints because if we're not going to be able to share each other's houses this year for Christmas, it's going to be a strange Christmas. I truly can't see how they can stop you. Students will go home for Christmas. So they'll go from spreading it, and then they run the risk of taking it to the parents and grandparents, and it is a frightener. And, you really do hope that a vaccine comes available. Ooh, good twang of grapefruit then. So, real palate cleanser, grapefruit. Certainly washes the palate clean. Yeah. I mean, I like grapefruit, and I did exactly what it said on the tin. Good strength, good twanginess. Yeah, enjoyable little beer. Out of 5 then, for me, around about a 4.2 out of 5. Yes. And a very bit little, so don't be long going it because you'll miss out on it otherwise. And Lidl can sell it at a price that the breweries can't match most of the time. So always something to think about. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Cheers.